I get reinforcements, because I'm in territory that isn't controlled by myself, isn't owned by myself, rather. He's not really kept firmly in check. He could go for Chula. And he is going for Chula. Probably wipe me as well. Thank you kindly, Novgorod. Isn't enough? Holy smokes, is it even enough? Yeah, just. It's high time we got our troops out of this horrible country. No, I'm gonna need them to hold down this area. Ah, it never ends. Okay, well that's not entirely true. It does end for you right now when you get to Chula. Wipe. Give me that Samaran gold. Wow, that freed you up, okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how carpet sieging will change. I don't think it'll change that badly. It means that if you actually invest in high-level forts, which, I don't know about you, but I don't normally do, then you'll be able to put up a good defense against anyone that tries to carpet siege, because you can have like 5, 7 or 9,000 infantry coming out to attack whatever carpets you. Jake, can you white peace Great Britain? Almost certainly not. No, can't even concede defeat. Jake will perm colonize. I don't think perm take expansion or exploration, so no. Another one bouts at us. Alright, now I try to remember what I'm taking out of this war. I'll do it before we go to Mazovia, and hope that Mazovia don't make any other alliances. I'll be wanting these two and Samara. Just want to course Zimbursk as quickly as possible. Now there's a thought, if I give you that province, you currently have, let's see, it's 12, 13, 14, 15. If I give you that, then yeah. You'll be 20. Ah, but Sunburst won't be enough on its own. Right. I'll have to core and give you Sunburst before I give you Nizhny Novgorod then. That's a shame. Oh well. I gotta make sure that they accept Tartar culture so I can feed them all these horrible Tartar provinces. Ukraine, that's not how you convert land. I'm cancelling your subs. Form an alliance with Mazovia again? I don't think they'd like that. Well, they will when we're no longer at war, so we will take that. Alright, what else can we take? Now bear in mind all this is for Perm, so we should consider taking something for ourselves over here. Could not bother with Pskov, they're actually quite useful for this. And I know they can't annex them, so that's quite funny. That cuts you in half there. Vladimir's quite expensive. Base taxes. Don't think there's any way I can really cut this where I get it that cheaply. Gallic, Kaluga, and Ostrov? No, even the cheapest is too expensive. So we take a couple of 17s will be good. Not good enough though. That'll have to do. I wanted to break that British alliance, but to be honest, it's not really doing anything for you. Could this be famous last words? There's every chance you'd get it back. You only cut them for 10 years anyway. No, we'll settle for this. I'll hang on to Suzdal for myself. Looking good. Oh, okay, so what? Wait. Oh, I can't core it. Of course. But sometimes that changes for weird and unknown reasons. Oh wow, Kazan did as well? I know the reason it's not letting me core it, but I know that sometimes it lets you core it anyway. It is most mysterious. So how will I do this? Don't want to waste time coring that. Keep our troops here. Just to figure it out. All colonials will have permanent Casus Belli on me. Indeed they will. Hopefully they'll think twice before actually using it. Divination get. Claim Trakai. Sure. Mission's a mission. And I'm never going to get caught because I have espionage. Damn, it's good to be king. Whew. I wonder if he's just not going to convert land now until I save and reload my game. He must have tonking loads of money right now, unless he's spent it all. Ukraine. Yeah, God knows what they spent it all on, but they spent it. Okay, not on buildings, then on what? Crazy. Oh wow, okay, I need to get rid of some of this pretty fast. Even if it's not in the ideal circumstances. Well, one thing I could do is release the Golden Horde. But they don't take religious ideas, and I really want Perm to... yeah. I need to ditch 12% overextensions. That's pretty much any of my provinces. I could sell one to Mazovia. Certainly an idea. I'm being asked if I'm going to core Nizhny Novgorod. The idea was that I didn't want to core it myself. I would core Simbirsk. Well, if it's come to that. Still, I don't want to get these overextension events. I really don't want to get these overextension events. So I'm going to do something mad. I'm going to sell you one of these provinces. Just so I don't get... oh, okay, you don't want them. Of course, I converted them. Not good. It's nice to have some arrows gold though. Right, so how am I going to deal with you then? If I just declare war, do you think I can trust my vassals to help me out fast enough? Alright, let's just tank those events. Jake, at what point do you want to spend your military points? Pretty much at 999. I've got very little to spend it on at the moment. Let's get all you folks over there. Jake, won't Novgorod buy Suzdal? I just sold them one of these provinces. I think it was Bryansk. Hold on a second. Didn't I just take this province from you? Don't tell me I sold it back to Muscovy. Maybe I'm getting confused. I've been playing this for ages now. What did I take from you? Okay, it was Bryansk. Got confused because Bryansk is normally a Lithuanian province. But I am confused no more. Okay, so we need to annex Poland and peace out Mazovia as quickly as possible. I'm not actually... I think I'd rather white peace Mazovia than take loads of land, because it would give me coalition up the bum, and I could do without that. Jake, do you plan to one day play a mod for U4 like Extended Time Vine? No, no, and especially no to Veritas if Fortitudo. Don't like busy mods. Maybe that's incredibly narrow-minded of me, but I really don't like the look of it. Sweeten up those Danes, because I would like to integrate them at some point soon. Jake has increased narrow-mindedness modifier. Gee, thanks. Alright, flawless victory. There we go. All the carpeting you'll ever need. You know, I wonder if I could annex Mazovia in one shot. Everyone would hate me. Oh, I could. Oh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think it might just be worth it. Minor inconveniences everywhere. Well, whoa, okay. So 3 come along at once. Right, so who hates me for that? Poland and Mazovia, but nobody cares about them. Bohemia's already in this. And I get about 38 with the rest of the people, so that's like 10 years worth. That's no problem. No problem at all. We can really get the ball rolling once we get our next national idea. Please no. I was almost done. We are pretty short on troops though, so I think I should see this as an invitation to get more. Hopefully that siege can hold out for about 4 months or so. Meanwhile, we're looking closer and closer towards achieve religious unity, assuming this all goes to plan. I need to core Nizhny Novgorod, then core Simbursk. That's all we need. Let's not annex you just yet. You're fired. Embargoes, Jake. You lost Muscovy as a rival. Thank you. Can I revoke that? Who do we have? Great Britain and Lithuania. Well, I don't have to worry about PP for quite a while. What's that? 44 for taking provinces off of Muscovy. That's nice. People were complaining that that dipped down far too low, but well, there you go. Shows how wrong they are. At least we're not getting these stability hit events. Although I wonder where my minor inconvenience was. Nizhny Novgorod and Simbursk, no doubt. No? Okay. Ah, well. If we just get this war over and done with, we can forget this ever happened. So I'm finally at the tech where I start caring about cannons. 13 is the cutoff point for me. At tech 13 I start thinking cannons really pull their weight. It's because they get that plus 0.4 on their fire. It starts being worthwhile to have. Jake, why don't you move your capital to a more beneficial place? What could be more beneficial? I might move it someday, but not anytime soon. I don't need to. That's unpleasant. But our good friend Perm, our most permanent of allies, deal with it like it's nothing. I really like those out of context quotes as well. They're hilarious. That's not my usual dose of sarcasm. They're pretty cool. Please convert your land. I probably would have to save and reload to make them do that. Okay, 2 more to pop and we are good to go. Jake, what idea groups do you have? I have espionage is my first one, then quantity, and then religious, and my next one will probably be expansion. Yeah, normally I would pick exploration over expansion, but this is not a normal game. Holy smokes, our money is flying away. Can't afford all the expensive guys these days. Okay, we need to prepare for like World War III after we release Poland here. But that's alright. Jeez, we've already got a fairly tonking big coalition. Maybe I should consider getting a friend. I've always loved you, France. We're actually not too far off getting that. It would be good protection against a coalition attack. And if they aren't, then France dies, so it's win-win. Alright, let's make sure we have some free individuals. Actually, 2's really all we need. So we annex Poland, nobody really minds that much. Then we annex Mazovia. And the world goes crazy. Bring back the pole. And let's get our troops somewhere a little safer. Riga should do, since we're trying to convert it. How's that for aggressive expansion? It's not all that bad, really. Even France took a chunk of that. Okay. Alright, our influence is looking really good here, but it's mostly in Eastern Europe. I'd rather be plunging a bit more westward. Let's see, we got 140, we'd get 150, 165 is the best we could really do. It's a shame you don't have any cores to return. Well, you know, other than the ones I own. You finished Bryansk. I could give you Suzdal. In fact, I see no good reason not to. You're still overextended? Okay, you're making no attempt to core Bryansk. Austria left the coalition, Mecklenburg entered, a fairly good trade-off for me. And Shamanism grows ever stronger. Jeez. Yeah. You know, Shamanist is a bigger name on the map than Catholic, but we are being beaten by Orthodox. Once Novgorod is consumed Muscovy, I can integrate Novgorod. So I should keep their relations a bit higher. Because if they turn on me, it won't be pretty. There we go, Novgorod's kicked themselves back into action. What about you? You are still not trying to convert anything at all, despite being well able to. +2 stability gives you +1, and there's no malices here. So really you have 3%, unless you have anything on top of that. And that'll be enough to deal with all of your provinces. Yeah. I'm going to give it a quick reload, because I can pretty much guarantee you that will kick them into gear. And the game crashes, so something must have been up there. Normally I'd be tempted to say let's stop it there. I've been going for 6 hours, but I got stamina. We can keep going. Maybe a quick water break would be prudent right now, though.